Hi, welcome to the science portion of our presentation. I'm going to show you hippocampus.org today. This is powered by NROC, which is the National Resource for Online Courses. They have, as it says, 5,700 videos in 13 subject areas, all listed here on the left. For the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to look at biology. So I would look here, I've got an option of presentations or simulations. And really quickly, I'm going to first show you, I want to launch a course, and we're in the biology section. So in this case, I only have one choice, which is fine. So I'll click on that and launch it. And it brings me to an entire online course in biology, which is great. And that's a wonderful resource for students. Going back to where I was, there we go, browse topics, again within biology. We're gonna look at this one, the biointeractive collection, and we're gonna take a look at paired DNA strands. So while that's loading, I'm going to just tell you that under the universal principle of multiple means of representation, what I'm about to show you it hits all the guidelines, which are it provides options for perception, for language, mathematical expression and symbols, and for comprehension. So let's take a look. Here's a video on paired DNA strands.
The DNA double helix contains two sequences of nucleotide code letters that run along the molecule.
Okay, so you can see that's a nicely laid out visual narrated video. And what I have down here is a little gadget called My Speed, and what this does is allow the user to speed up or slow down the video according to their preference. So lots of learner control in that, and I'm just going to show you, you can watch what I do down here. I'll speed it up and then I'll slow it down, and just briefly to give you an idea.
Untwist the spiral, and DNA can be seen as two parallel strands. That's why it's sometimes called the double helix. Unzip the strands, and you have two linear sequences of the letters A, C, G, and T.
So you can see how that would be really helpful for one kind of learner, someone who gets easily bored and distracted with what might seem like a slow pace to them on a normally run video, or someone else who it really just needs to review the information and does not need to walk through it as slowly as they do, and save themselves, perhaps quite a bit of time. The other kind of learner might be, say, an ELL learner who really needs that slowed down language, or someone who really wants to take notes but doesn't want to keep stopping and starting the video, or someone who simply processes information slowly and they get rattled with how fast everything always comes at them. So that is a nice little feature. I'm going to jump over here and show you, go back to where we were when we selected that video. There's also an option for simulations. So we're going to simulate, and I've already got it selected over here. So we're going to do this one, modeling translation. And this is interactive, which is really helpful and really does support those guidelines for multiple means of representation. So we're going to, there's two options here. I'm going to start with this one, translate step by step. So this is, they're building protein inside of a cell, essentially. Okay, so I'm going to watch what happens step by step. Okay, and that is the beginning of a protein chain being built. And I'll do one more on my own. Okay, oh, there it goes. All right, now let's say I'm going to stop this and I'm going to say I don't need to control it. I'm just going to let it go and watch it happen. Okay. All right. Okay, so that is our demonstration of how we would teach science. I want to reiterate that the online course and also texts within the classroom, we use those to teach reading. We use science to teach our reading content. So these supports are really just extra, and they can be really helpful and really solidify the content. Um, but we do need to have our students reading, so we make sure that that happens through various means. And as far as equity goes, free online course material supports learners who might need extra time with the material, and they may be more than the hour a day that we're giving them in class, or that they have better quality outside of time. For instance, people who come to class after working 8 hours and they're not at their best, but that's what they have to do. And so maybe it's a better time for them later in the day, later in the week, or what have you. All right, thank you for watching, and we will move on to the next one now.